Good evening, everyone. Hi, I'm Shweta. She's Guinea, and we are from Guinea's Planet. And with me, we have Follow Me.
Hi, good evening, everybody.
Yeah. So, welcome to the first conversation on What Guinea Reads. This is a series that is going to run every Tuesday at 7 p.m., where we will bring one book at a time. So, follow me. Which book have you brought today and why?
And today we are actually visiting Ladakh.
So, go ahead, follow me.
Okay, so not without wasting much time, let me first show the book. It's called Gatila.
Many people ask me, how did What Guinea Reads start and what happened? So obviously my answer to everybody is that it was Follow Me's idea and she suggested it, and that's how we started it, because that's how it's been. So then the question is, how did it come to your mind that we need to start something like What Guinea Reads?
Okay. I think there are very few forums where on a very neutral perspective discussion on different kinds of books happen, right? It's almost like a browsing space online where there are books and you can speak about books was not there. Of course, the initial idea was to connect with more and more people on that, and that precisely was the idea, that where we speak about books without any other agenda of promoting something else, right? Coming from a space of pure love of reading, especially reading of children's books, and now all the more important because as a parent I have discovered it, right? Many of these books I have read it earlier because of my own love to collect and curate. But now when I'm seeing it from a child's perspective, I'm also understanding that how children view things, right? Often how issues, we think that this is a very big thing that is being spoken about. It is there, obviously children register it somewhere in the hard disk, but their cause of enjoyment for the book is not only that, but something else. So I think precisely that was the reason.
Follow me. One question that everybody is always curious about is how do you select each book? Like every week you bring something new, which obviously tells us that you have a very big library. But how do you select one book out of it for every time?
Every day when the books are selected, there are certain things for that day that I definitely want to speak about. Maybe something has happened in the week, or but one conscious effort that I try to do is to bring out more and more of Indian publications, especially the publications which are affordable and has got multiple languages in translation. That's a very, very conscious call. I think the selection actually happens honestly in two layers. One of the layers is definitely is when I first get hold of those books, right? I mean, there is a process in which you actually will buy children's books. So for me, a couple of things is no popular culture, no Disneyfication, and those I am pretty strict about all these. I think initially we started mostly on affordable Indian writers writing differently for children, keeping children at the focus, right? Where a child can also associate himself or herself or themselves with the characters, with the presentation and stuff. And I think as time proceeded, I think then we started adding a little bit of more tinkering to that. Then I thought, okay, so let's bring in folk tales, let's bring in tales from different geographies, let's speak about about issues, how they appeal to children in the first place. So that is pretty much that.
Great. So thank you for sharing that, Follow Me. So look forward to meeting you all again in What Guinea Reads. Stay tuned. Bye. Bye everyone.
Thanks. Bye everyone. Good evening.